Ashtavakra Gita, Chapter 2. Janaka. Truly, I am spotless and at peace. The awareness beyond natural causality. All this time, I have been afflicted by delusion. As I alone give light to this body, so I do to the world. As a result, the whole world is mine, or ultimately nothing is. So now that I have abandoned the body and everything else, by some good fortune or other, my true self become apparent. Just as the waves, foam and bubbles are not different from water, so all this which has emanated from oneself is no other than oneself. In the same way that when analyzed, cloth is found to be just thread, so when all this is analyzed, it is found to be no other than oneself. Just as the sugar produced from the juice of the sugar cane is permitted with the same taste, so all this produced out of me is completely permitted with myself. From ignorance of oneself, the world appears, and by knowledge of oneself, it appears no longer. From ignorance of the rope, a snake appears, and by knowledge of it, it appears no longer. Shining is my essential nature, and I am nothing over and beyond that. When the world shines forth, it is simply me that is shining forth. All this appear in me imagined due to ignorance, just as the snake appears in the rope. The mirage of water in the sunlight and silver in mother of pearls. All this which has originated out of me is resolved back into me too, like a jug back into the clay, a wave into water, and a bracelet into gold. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! For whom there is no destruction, remaining even beyond the destruction of the world, from Brahma down to the last clump of grass. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! Solitary even though with the body, neither going nor coming anywhere, I who abide forever, feeling all that's it. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! There is no one so clever as me. I who have borne all that is forever without even touching it with my body. How wonderful I am! Glory to me! I who possess nothing at all, or alternatively possess everything that speech and mind can refer to. Knowledge what is to be known, and the knower, these three do not exist in reality. I am the spotless reality in which they appear because of ignorance. Truly, dualism is a root of suffering. There is no other remedy for it than the realization that all this that we see is unreal, and that I am the one stainless reality consisting of consciousness. I am pure awareness, though through ignorance I have imagined myself to have additional attributes. By continually reflecting like this, my dwelling place is in the unimagined. For me, here is neither bondage nor liberation. The illusion has lost its basis and ceased it. Truly, all this exists in me, though ultimately it does not even exist in me. I have recognized that all this and my body are nothing, while my true self is nothing but pure consciousness. So what is there for the imagination work on now? The body, heaven and hell, bondage and liberation and fear too. All this is pure imagination. What is there left to do for me, whose very nature is consciousness? Truly, I do not even see dualism in the crowd of people. So what would I gain by replacing it with a wilderness? I am not the body, nor is the body mine. I am not a living being. I am consciousness. It was my thirst for living that was my bondage. Truly, it is in limitless ocean of myself that, stimulated by the colorful waves of the world, everything suddenly arises in the wind of consciousness. It is in the limitless ocean of myself that the wind of thought subsides, and the trader, like living beings, world bought, is wrecked by lack of good. How wonderful it is that in the limitless ocean of myself, the waves of living beings arise, collide, play, and disappear according to their natures.